Cruiser Aire 31BH, bunkhouse, fifth wheel, about 9,500 pounds here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Cruisers are built like a son of a gun. They are put together well. We don't have them come back with problems on any sort of frequent basis. The whole product from tip to tail has a nice shiny high gloss exterior, something you don't normally find at this market segment or price point. The other really critical thing that you can't see that's different on this is the fact that it still has a full 2-inch sidewall. Most things in this class are an 1.5-inch sidewall. That extra 25% insulation and structure, it makes all the difference in the world, guys. That's why these things don't come back for trouble. Or pardon me, with trouble. The outside here we have magnetic baggage doors. These are fully insulated because, once again, that's a big factor on these. They are easy one-hand operation. It's just everything's going to be a touch simpler on this. Like even the awning. You know, a lot of things have a push-button power awning, but if you want to tilt the awning and put a pitch to it, it's kind of tricky. This has a very easy Solera awning system that you just pull down on it with 2 fingers and you're ace. You're all good to go. Moving around the trailer here, it just has a nice, clean look. The body style here, I call it the bald eagle body style with the white head and the cream colored body. Just always kind of looked like a bald eagle to me a little bit. And hey, nothing wrong with patriotism, right? The underbelly, enclosed, insulated, heated, you know, and actually, I mean, really sealed. If you see these bands right here, these are actually what's tying the underbelly enclosure to the frame. So though it's gappy right here, you can't stick a piece of paper through that. It is truly sealed up against that I-beam so that you do not have problems. We do have a black tank flush system right here, and even on this side we still have the nicer hardware on your baggage doors. All your windows will open for cross breeze. This is designed to be a family camper. You're going to spend some time you know, out and about with the air not running. You want that fresh air, and this one can give it to you. The outside shower system right here, good for hosing off the kids as well as taking care of things here at your utility station. Backing up a little further, let's talk about construction a little bit. So many construction things I can point out right here. First of all, they have a patent pending flange system here. They have a unique flange system. You can see it's actually kind of 2-tiered. What it's doing is this bulb will rest inside this one, so it's double sealed when it's in storage or going down the road. That's a huge deal, guys. That's just one more chance this thing is not going to fail, and every ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We've heard that. And oh my God, is it more true now today than ever with the cost of labor. Labor is your biggest cost of any repair. It's not parts, it's labor. Your roof line, they wrap the roof line over the sidewall. So they take a very high stress point and they move it to an area of low stress to greatly reduce your chance for failures. And the ladder here, as you might guess, lets you climb up to, yes, a fully walkable roof, because these things have a super heavy duty roof construction on them. You'll hear a lot of guys, a lot of manufacturers, not manufacturers, pardon me, well, them too, but dealers say, well, it's got a 10-year or 12-year roof warranty. You know what? I'm sorry. That's just a total salesman's line, and it drives me crazy when I hear that. Because the roof membrane, the chunk of rubber, yes, that has a 10 or 12-year warranty on it. But you know what they all do? You know why? Because 99% of the RV industry uses the exact same roof material under a different name. So it's not the stuff that's on the roof that matters, it's everything underneath, and that's where they've put their focus and attention on a cruiser. We still have Dad's medicine cabinet, the full-size outdoor fridge here. Handy little pockets. This is your little flashlight area here and grill lighters and whatnot. This will connect to the water heater, so you do get good hot water outside. Little utility plug so we can throw a griddle up here. These countertops, they are a resin. It's a plastic. It's not a wood. So this can't swell when moisture gets on it. And this is outside. Moisture will get on it. Humidity, dew in the mornings, it's going to happen. And the little recessed cooktop here just slides in and out of the way. If you noticed as we were passing through, this also has a bumper mount right here. If you see this, that means that this camper includes an outside grill. So this fifth wheel is set up for both a true outside grill and a side dish cook station. You get the best of both worlds here. Keep in mind, some things like that grill on the back are an option. This video is just a 31BH we've had in stock, not necessarily the 31BH we have in stock. It could be different from the one we have in stock. Although a direct access bathroom door like this is a standard part of this floor plan run. It's your best friend because it's going to keep a lot of dirt and debris from getting tracked through the RV due to the fact that it's just easy access. And that is porcelain, by the way, not plastic. So you can actually clean it. It doesn't promote the odors from growth of bacteria and whatnot. We are riding on radial tires with good looking aluminum wheels. Not uncommon, but I still point them out where I can because it is nice. Let's hop inside for you. I do want to mention as we go through, we do have a wider entry door, which is a fun part about these cruisers for big guys like me. Where I think it's really nice is if you're walking inside, you were outdoors cooking with your big platter. You see how this can easily fit straight through that door? I didn't have to tilt it. I can go straight in and out with this thing. So this is a giant double basin sink cover that easily fits through that door without monkeying around, to give you an idea of how big that is. Moving around in here, oh wow, the lighting is being not very kind to me right now. Well, apparently I forgot to turn my battery on. Sorry about that. Let's just get started. Full high-to-bed sofa here. This folds out into a tri-fold memory foam sleeper sofa, so you don't have to worry about inner springs, you know, jacking up your back or anything. Windows all open for ventilation. U-dinette, by the way, this is the espresso decor. This is one of the more popular ones. I like it in bunkhouses because darker leatherette colors like this don't tend to show a lot of wear and tear from kids coming and going and being real hard on stuff. So this is going to continue to look really good when you swap it out. And this is a bigger U-dinette. You'll see a lot of U-dinettes, but this one actually extends out further. It gives you more storage under the dinette. Not to mention, we can actually fit more people here at the dinette. And don't forget, you can fit 2 people on like a little couple folding chairs or something in front of this big table as well. Table is freestanding and elliptical. It can be our kitchen island effectively, or it can go outside like a picnic table, or pretty much anything you want. Next to seating areas, you will see extra outlets, and you'll see those on both sides so that no matter where you're sitting, you have a handy charge station effectively. We'll come back to the kitchen, actually. We'll come back there. I do want to point out, as we're passing through, we've got just the other angle looking at the bathroom. Now, this is a super popular floor plan in travel trailers, all wrapped up in a very, very well constructed fifth wheel. But because it's a fifth wheel, you have all this extra space above your head. You're never going to bash your head in the ceiling of this. You're never going to feel cramped up there. As we're passing through, I like to point out that we have this very large either pantry or linen space, or, you know, closet space, or some combination thereof. You are not going to hurt for storage in here, and you can get a feel for how deep that is. We even have a pair of extra little utility drawers down here. And see how this is all plywood? That's what you're going to find in here. I keep talking and saying how this is constructed. Problem with a lot of RV construction is you can't see it. However, in a cruiser, there are areas where you can still get a good bead on it, you know. Back here in the bunkhouse, we do have a full-on privacy door right here, as you can see, so that you can slide the door shut. Mom and Dad can have some privacy. I call it Mom and Dad's sanity room because you can just shut the door and tell the kids to go lay down. Below the sleeper sofa, that jackknife folds down to a full sleeper sofa, and that is a full length sofa, not the little shorter sofas you tend to see in slide outs nowadays. We have a trundle bed. This is an extra bunk that slides out from underneath that, so you actually have an additional bunk space. This overhead bunk here, though, is bigger than what you're typically going to find in a bunkhouse slide out. It's also built heavier with a heavier load capacity, although once it's at your destination, you can fold it up and lock it in place with those little tabs against the wall so that you just have a daytime sofa. So this can become an extended living room or a second living room or a guest bedroom or whatever. It does whatever. This over here is a big kid bunk. This upper bunk on this side is larger. It is good for the taller kids or, you know, a big guest like myself. Now, on the other side of this wall is the outside kitchen. So all this is bonus storage space below that bunk and on the other side of the outside kitchen. Extra dresser space loaded with shelf space. We can put a TV here with all sorts of electronic shelf options for, again, kids or guests. This is also a sweet mobile office floor plan for those who need something like that. And we have a built-in bunk ladder, so you don't need to throw the kid up to this rear bunk. They can get there themselves. It's easy. Give you a quick view of the other side of the super slide living room here, and we're going to start digging into the kitchen. If you are looking for storage, my friends, congratulations, you just found it. There's a ton of it in here. Floor to ceiling entertainment storage just right there. Not to mention, I love the fact that we have coat hooks in here. This is your coat closet right there. But just tons of storage space. Big Jensen TV. Jensen is an RV type TV. It's made to be bounced down the road. It's made to get hotter and colder before it fails. That's what they do. I've always liked Jensen Electronics. Anytime I see them, I've always felt, okay, this is one that's not going to fall apart on me. So, as a salesperson, I'm confident in Jensen in that the phone's not going to ring with my customers saying, yeah, my junk TV you sold me just broke. I don't have that concern here, you know. Not to mention, they've started making all these entertainment center shelves slightly deeper again. They used to get them as thin as they possibly could, but you can't do anything with a 3-inch shelf. So they're making them at least DVD box depth, if not deeper. Not to mention, with this TV on the swing arm, even the person sitting over here in the sofa still has a good shot at the TV, or the campsite cook, or whoever. Your overhead storage here is huge. It's absolutely huge. There's just no other word to put to it. Gargantuan? I can find synonyms, but at the end of the day, they all mean huge. And I love the fact that they left us a spot for a trash can and even included it for us. The drawers, all ball bearing, you know, not uncommon anymore, but I still point them out. I still like to know that's there. And we looked at the big one-piece sink cover, and it's nice and sturdy. And what I like is it's fitted. It can't pop out of place because it is fitted for these two sinks right here. And hey, they're stainless. They're not plastic. I like stainless over plastic because if I'm cooking something hot over here and I need to spill my water off, it's not going to melt the sink. It's metal. Not a problem. Moving upstairs. This is cool. At a glance, you're looking at this going, yeah, very cool. I've seen this before. Hang on with me. Wait just a minute here, guys. First of all, there's lots of room beside the bed, so it is easy to get up here. And yes, there are outlets beside the bed right here, so you can charge phones and run a CPAP station. Let me turn you around real quick, because this is what's amazing. We have this extra closet space right here with dresser drawers and an extra half bath built right into the master bedroom. You do not need to go up and down stairs at night. You have your own half bath built right into this thing with a full second porcelain stool. You know, they didn't use lesser hardware because you're upstairs now. Everything's the same. Everything's consistent. There's just a right way to do it, and that's how you find it done in a cruiser. That's just what they do. They always have. If you go to a used RV lot and you see a used cruiser, they're always in good shape. And that's one of the things that actually originally drew our attention to cruisers. I forgot to even mention, this has an 8 cubic foot fridge instead of a 6. So, you know, even 33% larger fridge. You can sleep 10 people. You gotta feed them. And not to mention, keep all their stuff. You know, you saw the storage in the bunkhouse. Look at that. This thing's loaded. I like it. It's gonna be just very popular. You're going to be able to keep this thing loaded up. You're not going to have to bring it back here for service. It's going to be that, you know, good soldier that's always there for you. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haywood RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.